Oh no, I gotta react to this shit again. Wannabe alpha male gets exposed as complete fraud. I knew I was done for today. This is like my fourth video. This shit caught my eye. I gotta watch this shit, y'all. I gotta watch this shit and I'm fucking done. Oh my god. This shit look too good.
Alright, so Fresh and Fit are making a fool out of themselves
This
once
video caught my
again,
attention, y'all.
especially Walter, the guy who doesn't talk as much on the podcast. He is really embarrassing himself here, and it's hilarious to watch. Like, I always knew he was a goofball, but I never realized how
Fuck
dumb
it.
he actually is. I mean, this is just comical. Like, after this, I don't know how anyone could take him seriously, you know, because he's supposed to be this red pill, high-value male dating coach guy, but pretty much by his and Myron's own definition, he's basically just a simp. Like, for example, a year or two ago, he was in a relationship with a girl who would make TikToks bragging about how she finesses men and gets them to send her money. And apparently they met on a sugar daddy website, and she didn't want to go out with him for a while, but then eventually he
It
invited
was
her on the
him?
yacht, which
It
she
was
agreed to.
him?
And she also talked about how she's very promiscuous, you know, so it's basically everything these guys claim to hate and love to call out on their podcast. I mean, that's like the whole premise of it. But
Right.
of course, when Walter's dating one, then they think of all the excuses in the
Straight
book for
tricking.
him. And I found this compilation.
Tricking
The
his
original
money.
video I think got taken down, but Abba and Preach reacted to it, so this is from their video, and it shows that this girl is clearly somebody that these two will tell every other guy in the world to avoid.
I'm about to brush my fucking head. Man, let
And
me
it
watch
shows
this
that
video, bro.
Walter's
I'm
a simp
tripping.
that's in complete denial. I mean, it's so easy to see through this girl's bullshit, but he just falls for it. And of course, he tries to say that she's not with him for the money or clout, and he says that he has game, and everybody there, you could tell, is cringing and just laughing at him.
You said something on like last show when I was on. It was a little bit alarming.
I have to be careful what they want me for. That being said, this shorty
That
here, bro.
girl-
Listen. That shorty there, bro, wants me for me, 100%. All right,
Y'all
let's
got
see what you want.
You said she was very different from every girl you meet in Miami. When I've heard you speak about every girl in Miami before, you generalize.
No, that being said, when I met her, I saw she hadn't been tainted yet. She hadn't been like in certain circles where, like, you know what? Damn, she's gone through the street.
Why do you think she's interested in you?
Ask her.
I was gonna say, can I answer this?
Of course.
I feel like the first day that I met you, having that genuine conversation on the boat, like
On a yacht.
Oh, on the boat.
Cap. On the boat.
6 foot long, was it 85 foot?
I couldn't even
Free
tell
drinks.
you.
You can say on the boat.
See, I am a very big personality person, so if he came up to me and he
Cap.
just came and was like, "Hey, let me get your number," that's a no.
Luxury
The
lifestyle.
fact that
Dang, he on her
he
ass.
invited me, and he invited me out before.
Yeah.
And it was just the fact that me and my roommate
Fact
were
that it
sitting
was
at
a yacht.
home. No, me and my roommate were sitting at home, and I was like, "Wow, what are we gonna do tonight?" And then like at that,
Boy, I
moment,
know he
texted me, and was like,
hot.
"Hey, do
Go
you
ride
guys-"
with Scooter,
I know he in that
yeah.
seat hot.
Talk about it.
And he's right. I'm not a materialistic person at all. I could be if I wanted to. I don't care about that shit. Like, my dream car is a fucking Honda Civic. Like, I don't. There's nothing about me materialistic.
Hold on,
You said he invited you out before. Why you didn't go before?
Hold on.
I was always busy, or like I was
But
pretty
the
new.
yacht, you were busy
So
for the
I
yacht.
was-
That bitch said, yeah, Mr. for the yacht.
You think that because I have clout, everyone wants me for clout. However, for you, that's true. For me, it's not. I actually
Damn.
have game, bro. Right? That being said, hold on. That being said, right, bro? Your experience, right, with girls, because you want to see for clout.
Oh my god.
Shorty there, bro, wants me for me.
Dude, she
Academics cringe too, but he was on his ass. God damn, bro.
honestly, she didn't want to do this live stream. She's doing this for me, so I appreciate her for that.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm coming right back. Oh my god. Put the fucking AC on. I'm back, y'all. I had to put the motherfucking AC on. It was getting hot in this bitch. That's cringe, bro.
I do a kegel while it's inside, spit in my mouth, look in my eyes.
Red chips out.
It's wet. Come take a dive.
We met on TV.
Yeah, so we met on there. We definitely spoke, and then I got Instagram, and that was it for like some months.
Yeah.
And we did talk for like a minute.
We didn't talk for like months because I didn't really want to meet people.
Because you was on the cock carousel. Stop lying, bitch.
Interesting like living situation. at the
Whole
time.
lying.
So I was not.
Last week you were with this dude. This week you're with this dude. I see everything. I'm not gonna say no names, But I will say she's here.
Oh.
And she's beside Fresh.
What the fuck? Oh.
We're trying to accept me, but like, you have to like date around.
Hold on, you gotta come back.
Let's normalize
What?
being the bachelorette in your personal life.
Huh? You wanna have a hot girl summer? All right, bitch. You're gonna have a bunch of hot girl summers by yourself. Pause. All I'm gonna say now, nigga, it's my turn. That's all I'm gonna say. Okay, next.
Oh
Yeah, it seems like
man,
he
no.
exclusively goes after and gets in relationships.
You going against your word, bro. No, you going against your word, bro. No. Niggas on the podcast say they been with that. 2 niggas that you know.
The
Come on,
type
now
of
it's my
girl
turn.
Claims to be against, and
He in a relationship with her. He not just clap. It would have been different. He just trying to clap. Gone about your day. That's different. But you trying to be in a relationship with the bitch, bro.
hates and makes fun of on his podcast. You know, like gold diggers, 304s,
Yeah, cap.
thoughts, whores, whatever you want to call them. As soon as those type of girls give him some kind of attention, he falls for them hook, line, and sinker, which is hilarious considering basically the whole premise of his podcast is exposing those type of girls and making
Right.
men aware of them. You know, they'll spend hours every week talking about how these girls are delusional and they're with you just for your money and they don't actually care about you. But then at the same time, he'll be in a relationship with that exact type of girl. And of course, Fresh and Fit have no problem calling out other people's relationships and saying that the girl's with the guy just for money or clout. But then when it comes to Fresh, who is clearly in the same kind of relationship as the people he's criticizing, him and Myron are in complete denial and just sound delusional about the situation.
It does look like it is.
Well, I think Myron actually understands what's going on, but on the podcast, obviously he'll defend him, even though now it's aged terribly, because recently this girl that Walter was in a relationship with, who he defended from gold digger accusations, is pregnant with his kid, and of course Walter's reaction is just telling her to get an abortion, but she says she wants to keep it.
Of course.
So of course Walter and Myron have done a complete 180 on her. You know, now they agree she's with him just for the money and she's trying to take advantage of him. Even though just a couple months ago, when their fans were calling Walter out for being with her because they know she's with him just for the money, and they saw he had just bought her a $30,000 bracelet, of course, Walter and Myron were defending her and saying, oh, she comes from money, you know, her family has a lot of money, so obviously that's not what it's about. And it's just so funny they're surprised that their fans would think this girl's using him. I mean, obviously anybody would think that, but especially their fans.
And tearing down women that we associate with, like sending them really weird and perverted messages.
And she's new to America, bro. She's like, whoa, why can't someone buy a gift? Why can't someone do these things, for example, just in general? And they're like, oh, Fresh. I'm like, bro, you have no idea. You weren't even here.
Yeah.
You don't live in Miami. Like, come on, man.
Bro.
But
this girl comes from a rich-ass family.
Yeah, bro.
You know how difficult it is to get a visa as a Chinese national, come to the United States as often as she does? She comes from a very wealthy family, bro.
It is hard to get a visa. I heard.
I don't know why Fresh hasn't explained this before, but she comes. That's what it is. All right? Her family basically are fucking millionaires.
I don't want to explain to him anything, bro.
I know, but here's the thing. They're trying to say that you bought the Van Cleef bracelet as if she's not capable of buying it herself. Bro, her family got fucking dough, bro. They're rich as shit. She's Miss Asia. Bitch, people are gonna use her pictures on escort sites. It happens.
Oh, he mad.
This is why I don't want to explain, because, dude, you don't understand these women at all. Which is fine, but her specifically, bro, you don't understand her at all. So, listen, whatever you want to say, bro, you can say, but I know what I did.
And it's amazing that he said that because clearly he does not understand these women at all, because now obviously he basically admits that she's just a gold digging, cloud chasing 304, which completely contradicts what he is just saying. You know, is she with him because
Right,
she
bro, you
actually
contradicting
likes him for
yourself,
who he
bro.
is, or is she with him just for the money? And of course now he acts like their relationship was never that serious, but she claims he took her to meet his mom. You know, he's buying her expensive stuff. They're saying I love you to each other. You know, this wasn't just a one-night stand or some girl he was seeing on the side. This was clearly a more serious relationship. I mean, she claims that he said he sees her as somebody that he wants to spend his whole life with. And she said she's going to move to Miami for him. And also they traveled to Barbados so she could meet his whole family. So I'd say this was a pretty serious relationship, which is just embarrassing for this guy because, you know, he's supposed to be a red pill, high value man who understands what women are like. Yet he brought this girl who he now claims is a 304 that was with him just for the money to meet his family. Like, if anyone else did that shit,
Maybe a fucking shit was good.
and be frowning on him. But with Walter, they try to play it both ways. You know, first they're like, oh, she's into him for who he is. She doesn't care about the money. But then once shit hits the fan, then of course they're like, oh yeah, she's a terrible person that was just using him the whole time. Which, if that's the case, you know, if that's what Walter actually believes, that she's using him the whole time, then he is a sucker. He's a simp. You know, he got played. She finessed him. And now she claims she's pregnant, so he might be on the hook for child support.
Yeah, that's
I want
tough.
a baby because I don't want to kill the baby. I don't want to kill nobody. I don't want to.
You're not. They just give you a pill and it's over.
No.
It's too late, bro. Why you nutted in her?
No, but that's what I'm saying. The pill, they just give it to you from a doctor and then you're good.
I am pregnant. I can't pretending like nothing happened. I can't. In my religion, we don't kill.
You're not killing. Okay.
I want to keep the baby.
I say you not killing. I'll try and pause.
Okay.
I say you not killing because the baby not even developed, so it's
Like I said,
like
I just don't want any kids.
oh.
You want abortion.
It depends how long she had the baby. Then yeah, okay,
yeah.
cool, don't kill it. But if you just not finding out when the baby like a little cell, man, kill that baby, bro.
Because I'm like, there's no way that that's true. But then it's like, oh wow, like.
So just think about it. It's meant to be. God
Sorry?
wants to.
Oh, that's
God
if how it
wants you to
goes.
have the baby.
I don't know.
Definitely not.
It is. God wants you to have a baby. 7 years never happened, and then you're you're fucking me for a month, and I'm pregnant. What does that mean?
Oh my god.
Well,
Like now, I just think about it, if you force me to kill the baby, then you're a sin.
well, we already sinned by having sex. But it's too late now. You know?
And this guy's just so stupid. I mean, both of them are really stupid. But she was making it clear that she wouldn't mind getting pregnant. Like, apparently they already had a pregnancy scare, and she was kind of disappointed that she got her period, and he was relieved. But she said, I mean, you're safe, just letting you know. But
got a
next time,
you got a
won't be
pregnancy
so
scare.
lucky. So obviously this guy was playing with fire. And
He
this
did it
was
again?
bound to happen. And it's funny because a big part of their podcast is talking about how girls always put themselves in bad situations. They never take responsibility for their actions. But that is exactly what's going on here with Walter, and he's taking no responsibility. And they tried to address the situation on their most recent podcast, and it was a shit show. You know, of course, they brought in a lawyer to talk for them, you know, because I'm sure the last thing Myron and their lawyer wants is Walter talking about the situation, you know, because he's such an idiot. Like, if he talks about it, he's only going to make things worse. I mean, it was hilarious to
Myron
watch.
does all the
Whenever
talking,
Walter would
Francis,
start
man, I tell you, he
talking, the
definitely
lawyer
can't
had to
think
tell
fast
him
on
to
his
shut
feet.
up.
On his feet,
Like, right in
bro.
the beginning, he had to train him to keep saying no comment. But first, he congratulated him on being accused of knocking up the 304. You know, it's a big accomplishment. That's where the high-value male lifestyle leads to.
Stupid
You know,
ass.
having an unwanted kid with a girl that you absolutely despise now, that's the life. But also, I agree that there are girls out there that do this kind of thing for money and fame. And honestly, this girl probably is one of them. But I'm not going to feel sympathy for somebody that is this stupid and acts this irresponsible.
Right.
And he's supposed to be the expert here. You know, he's the one that has a whole podcast.
That's preaching, bro.
basically
That's why you can't
dedicated
watch
to
everybody, bro.
talking
That's why
about
you
what
can't
these
watch
women
all
are
these
like,
red
how they
pill.
want you for your money,
I
and
only
you
watch a
out
few,
and all that
a
shit.
few.
But then he
Probably like
falls
two.
right into her trap, which he originally didn't think was a trap. So I don't know. You can't have it both ways. Like, is this a genuine girl who's into him for who he is, or is it a girl who's just using him for his money and sees him as an opportunity? You know, which is it?
As someone who's been practicing family law for 25 years, is a man is really not truly successful until the 304s come out of the woodwork and say, I have your baby, I'm pregnant with your baby, I need to talk to you about the baby, what are we going to do
They paid that
about
nigga
the
good.
baby?
They paid him
and
good.
surprisingly, instead of having that conversation like a civilized human being with a working prefrontal cortex, most of the time what they choose to do is to post it on social media, because that's absolutely what a good future mom, potentially, or rational human being who's not just looking to shake someone down for money
Fuck,
would
I'm
do.
at 11%
You go
right now.
right to
Shit.
social media. It certainly isn't the kind of thing a clout-chasing no one would do. So ultimately, I want to congratulate you. That's the good news, is that you have officially arrived, my friend. There are two words, my friend, that are not in your vocabulary currently, and they haven't.
Let me skip some of this shit up,
And then
man.
he's just like, yeah, I do regret finished in a 304, which is hilarious because Myron and the lawyer were trying to set the narrative like, hey, this girl, she could be completely full of shit. Who knows if she's pregnant?
I know it's low,
You can't
baby.
trust
Hold
her.
on.
You have a lot of money and success. She clearly wants to take advantage of that. But then he's just like, yeah, I do regret nutting in her, though. I clearly made a mistake
Dumbass.
there.
Say this.
Plug
I
game weak.
personally should not have nutted within a 304 like this. Now, granted, things happen.
That's what y'all
whether true or
teach. You
not.
don't nothing no 304.
But, like you said, James, I'll keep my mouth shut. Because that's some info here I want to share with the chat.
Yeah, so telling these two to just shut up was definitely the smart move, you know, especially with Walter, because whatever this guy says, he is not going to help his case at all. And it's so funny seeing the lawyer have to deal with him. Like, at one point, Walter says, I think one word, and the lawyer's just like, dude, you're killing me. And then once he leaves, Walter wants to say something, and everybody, like all the producers, are like, no, dude, shut up. You've said enough. And he just keeps saying, like, oh, I want to talk about this so badly. You know, I have all this evidence I want to show. And I don't think he realizes it, but the reason people don't want him to talk is because he just sounds like a complete idiot, and they know whatever he says is not going to help his case at all.
Can't respond, right? Damn. I want to say something
Nope,
so bad.
you cannot respond. Sorry. I'm directing you not to respond. I know you want to. They can kill me in the chat if they want to.
I will say one thing. When Mario had
You're
this
killing
scenario.
me.
Okay,
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
No, but he's just been a good friend because
no,
can I?
no.
Love y'all
Gotta
Negroes.
text another crime that she involved in.
No, not that. I was just gonna say like no. But it's not even like bad. It's just
I'm
like,
at 6%. Oh man, I'm gonna have to cut this shit short, y'all. I'm gonna have to cut it short. I know we ain't getting nowhere, but I don't wanna watch this dumbass nigga no more either way. But if y'all like this video, man, get a video, like, comment, and subscribe for your boy. He my love y'all. Peace for the minute.